on this computer. Beautiful. Well,
Yes.
welcome to this Go for Diamond webinar. So just before we begin, I wanted to let everybody know that I've been working tirelessly on a new version of Active Team, and it's ready. And actually, you can go right now on Active Team Group. Just add the word group.com and you'll see what it looks like. In fact, you can probably see it a bit on my background there. It rotates with pictures.
Maybe you can share screen,
So,
Chris.
yeah.
After you can share screen.
So funny. I love stuff like that. So, yeah.
Hey, Jasmine, how are you? So again,
Awesome.
just to continue on the introduction, um, just to minimize the background noise. If you happen to have some background noise, it'd be greatly appreciated if you can mute yourselves. That'd be, thank you so much. So this evening's call, as it was titled, is that we are interviewing an interview format, stories of Anastasia, Roland, and his beautiful wife Elma, and the reason behind that is some of us have been in the business for a little bit, like Anastasia has been around for a little bit, and Roland and his wife have been around. They're fairly new, and I wanted to have a response from both parties, matter of speaking, from a point of view of being matured in Max, and also from a point of view of getting started in the Max. And we have a series of questions that Tammy and I are going to be bouncing back, kind of like when you're on stage and we go on the roll where we had the question that everybody on stage will kind of share their answers, kind of in that format, obviously on the virtual format. So we want to thank you for joining us here this evening, and we want to do this more often because I find often, and Tammy and I, in fact, yesterday, we did some recording for the virtual convention, the virtual Max convention, which I hope you guys will be attending. All you need to do is click a link and go in your bedroom and just join in. And it'll be a lot of fun. And we're talking about certain aspect. And one of the things that we shared among many part of the segment, we're talking for about 35 minutes or so, is stories sells, facts tells. And the stories is what matters. I love to hear people's stories. And sometimes we don't even know what people have gone through and the challenges they've gone through. And then you look at what they've achieved and the success they're having. And it also sometimes gives hope. Not sometimes, very often will give hope to the listeners saying, you know what? I'm dealing with the same stuff. She did it. He did it. Maybe I could do it too, despite those challenges. And I think those stories are very important. From time to time, I'm going to pick some of you guys and share your stories. So what we're going to do here is we're going to be starting with Roland and Elma, and then we're going to follow up with Anastasia. And Tammy and I are going to go back and forth and asking the questions. So we want to again thank you for joining us this evening. The call is recorded. And also, just to go back to, sorry for jumping around here, to the activeteamgroup.com, I'd like to have your feedback. Feel free to send your feedback on the Active Team group or, on the Canada USA group. I get all confused with all the different groups and Facebook groups and so forth. On the WhatsApp Canada USA group. And if you could give me your feedback on what you think, what you would like to see, what's missing, because sometimes I may see things from a point of view and not realizing that from another point of view, it might be very important to have these kind of tools or facilitate certain aspect that you may find useful. So back to the training. So I'd like to start with Roland and Elma. And with the very first question that I would like to share with you is what got you interested to get into Max? I know your uplines are in the Philippines. I know you live in New York. And what got you interested to be part of Max? Maybe you and your wife can share the answer, or one of you. Please go ahead. Oh, I think, let me unmute you, Roland. For some reason, you've been muted.
Sorry, Chris, we had to restart the PC, the Mac. I hope that the signal is stable now.
No worries. Did you hear the question?
Can you repeat that for us,
Yes,
please?
of course, of course. I'd love to have your answer on what got you interested to get into Max. I know you're fairly new into Max. I know we did a call together with Gwen and Joe, and there was a lot of excitement. And I was curious to hear what got you interested in what piqued your interest to want to ignite with Max International.
Okay, so I'd like my wife Elma to share first why actually she was the one who got interested with Max at first. So let me ask her. So, Mommy?
Yes. For everybody who don't know me, I'm Elma. Hello. I'm a pastor's wife by vocation, a live-in caregiver by profession, a network marketer by heart since 1995.
Nice.
Yes, I got interested to get into Max business because of the product Max GXL. Our uplines Jeffrey Reyes, Ted, and Amy De La Santa introduced this product to us. And then within 1 week of taking it, I noticed I was sleeping well. And within 2 weeks, all my food allergies are gone. And I wasn't able to eat certain foods and seafood for the past 5 years. Now I enjoy eating them without any allergy reactions. That's how I got interested.
Thank you.
Okay. For me, because she got interested, then I I dived into it and I studied the business aspect because since 1995 we have been working as a husband and wife team. She's the heart, I am the brains. So the compensation plan really got me interested because we've been part of a binary compensation plan before, and this is the first time that I saw the power of the check match.
That's
So
exciting.
that has got me interested, the compensation plan.
Wonderful. Thank you for sharing. Really appreciate it. Back to you, Tammy.
So Anastasia from Virginia. Anastasia, you probably got to see her a lot on the WhatsApp groups and what she's up to. Anastasia is now a new gold, produced a silver, and I think 2 or 3 bronzes, just really rocking it. What got you started with Max International?
Hi, Max morning, everyone. My name is Anastasia. I'm a gold associate of Max International in Virginia, USA. So what got me interested into Max International is the product. Yeah, I started using the product. So obviously the business aspect didn't get me interested because I had this funny idea that network marketing was all about computers and I wasn't ready for any computer stuff. So I started using the product and then my health was remarkably improved. So I got interested and decided to share the product with people.
That's wonderful. Wonderful, Anastasia. And congratulations. And Roland and Alma, also congratulations. You guys are doing absolutely wonderful. And that's the reason why we wanted to feature you. And again, it's not to overlook all the wonderful work that many of you are doing. And trust me, we'll take your turn for you to share also. So I'd like to go back to Roland and Alma. My next question is, how did you get started? Did you get trained? Or did you kind of learn by yourself by watching the videos and attending meetings and so forth?
For us, it's both. We got help from our very supportive uplines. Jeffrey Reyes, our direct sponsor, and also Ted and Amy De La Santa. And of course, our upline, Diamond Ligaya Remulla, or we call her Ate Gay. And of course, our triple diamond uplines, Gwen and Joe. Sorry, I forgot.
Buttermore.
Yes, sorry. And of course, our crown diamonds, Chris and Tammy.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Well, thank you for sharing. And so I'll turn it over to Tammy. And I just want to confirm, I see Bright here. Is this Dr. Bright or is it another Bright? I just wanted to confirm, but please go ahead, Tammy. You feel free to chat.
Yeah, so same thing, Anastasia. I know that your sponsor is in Ghana and you're in Virginia. So how is this all working? How are you getting trained? You know, it's really important that people know how on the business aspect.
Okay, thanks, Tammy. Yes, I got started by using the product. Then I decided to share with many people when I realized the health benefits of the product. So I got help from Dr. Kelvin, my upline, Dr. Kelvin, Bright Owusu Seshwe, and Irene, and some other leaders who started guiding me with prospecting, and you know, they started taking me through the process, and all the challenges that I was facing at that time, they all got on board and helped me with it. So that's how I got started.
That's wonderful. And again, this is an important stuff. And then feel free to add if you feel that there's extra elements. And I know that I've asked you to keep it within 45 seconds to maximum 2 minutes to answer. And I do appreciate that. So moving on to the next questions, what keeps you motivated to build your business? I know Elma and Roland that you guys are fairly new, so you're still in a dating stage, a matter of speaking, and building the business. So I get that. But over and above that, you know, there's the COVID, there's the challenges. What keeps you motivated to keep building your business?
For my health and to help others who have health issues too, like me.
Good show.
And for me, it's about being a pastor. We're looking forward to our retirement. And because being a pastor is a vocation, and so we miss having to travel before, like when we were starting in network marketing. And so for me, it's more about looking forward to our retirement. We're just 5 years down the road. And so we also look forward to better health and also to travel. And of course, to continue the ministry that have been entrusted to us without having to worry about finances.
Beautiful, beautiful answer. Back to you, Tammy.
And same thing with you, Anastasia. What motivates you every single day to build your Max business?
Thanks, Tammy. Yeah, okay. So at first, what motivated me and kept me going was myself, because I had a whole lot of health challenges. I'm asthmatic, and also I had terrible acne on my face, like basically all over my body. So I lacked confidence by that time. I was not having confidence to, you know, stand in front of people, talk with people, or do some stuff, or go out without putting makeup on my face. Meanwhile, I wasn't really into makeup at that time. So after I used the product, which is Solgivity, that's the first product that I used, I noticed like my health was improved. I was having better health, and to the extent that other people around me, they all noticed it. And many people even thought I had got some herbal medication from Ghana. So I told them about the Max product, and yeah, so I was really motivated by myself. So I shared the product with people, and they came back with amazing testimonies. Some of them are people that I personally know, and I knew about their health challenges as well. So it's motivated me a lot, and it made me fall in love with the product. So that was when I realized then maybe I should also check the business aspect of the company. You know, so all the people that I share with came back with positive feedbacks. And then when I check, if I check the enthusiasm and how passionate my leaders, you know, Dr. Kevin, Bright Owusu Seshwe, who is on the call right now, my own sister Irene, and somebody like Dr. Braiche Redu, our Crown Diamond in Ghana, Sejava, and all those people. I know these people are very, very busy, but you know, they keep sharing information about Max. They post every day, they are posting out of their busy schedule. So that really, really motivated me a lot. And I also find out that, you know, when I do Max, hard work really pays. So I have to put in more effort, and then I could live the life that I want. So it really, really motivated me, and it has helped me up to this point.
That's wonderful,
Thank you
Anastasia.
for sharing. Yeah, there's a lot in that content there, and the fact that you're talking about, you know, being plugged in and getting the resources from Ghana, from Canada, from, you know, different markets, from different leaders. That's the key in building this, into staying motivated when you have the day that you just not sure if you're gonna do this, right? Because we all have those days where you know, it's not as exciting as other days, and you know, you got to really plug in to keep that internal motivation going to share with others. So yeah, thanks for sharing. Yeah.
Yeah, thank
Go
you.
ahead, Chris.
Thank you, Tammy. This is absolutely dead on. And Roland and Elma, you're also doing wonderful, and we thank you for your time. Here's the next question. I believe is a big one. Can you give us some example of challenges that you have gone through building your Max business, and how did you overcome them?
For me, it's about the product knowledge now, and I'm trying to overcome it. To, you know, I keep continuously watching videos now, so that's my challenge right now. But I'm gonna get there soon.
For me, it's about the building business. Right now, we are building both the US and Canada market, and at the same time, the Philippine market. And so with the Philippine market, there are two things. It's the time zone, the difference. When it's daytime here, it's nighttime there. So I had to be awake during the wee hours of the night here in New York. And then the following day, I still had to connect with my prospects here in US and Canada. So, but through the help of our Max products, I am able to sustain what I need to do in order to be successful. And another challenge with the Philippine market,
Because of COVID,
yeah,
you know.
and another challenge with the Philippine market initially, with my initial prospects, is the cost. Well, they tell me it's a little pricey, but I told them, you think these products are pricey? Compare it with how much you would be spending if you get sick. Just a week ago, my first cousin was diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer, and they are raising 60 to 80,000 pesos per session of chemotherapy. And that's 12 they're preparing for 12 sessions, and roughly that's around 700,000 pesos. So compared, and Ma'am Gay told me she had results with pancreatic cancer within a month or two. Positive results, good results, by just taking the Max products.
Okay, and
Those
just
are our challenges.
thank you, Roland. And just as a reference for the North Americans, when we talk about pesos, $1 American, it's probably about around 50 pesos or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah. So when it's 80,000 divided by 50, and you'll have the amount in US dollars, as you can see, is still quite a bit. So you're absolutely correct, and that you hit it home there, Roland. Well done. Back to you, Tammy.
Yeah, and keep in mind, everybody, this is a Facebook Live. Our products do not treat or diagnose any disease. When you have an abundance of glutathione in your cells, your body just starts cleaning out the garbage. So people start to feel better. Things get better inside the body. So the key is to have an abundance of glutathione in your cells and just to live that quality of life. And like you said, Roland, most people do wait until it's unfortunate. Chris and I, we're totally into being proactive with our health all of our lives. And of course, our products are phenomenal. They've played a big role in it. But we're also proactive in exercising, different things, working your mindset and other things that are really important to do over and above nutrition, over and above taking supplements. But yeah, I can see that that is a challenge because so many people they're not proactive.
Yeah, and I'm glad, Tammy, that you brought in a disclaimer because this is important, especially in the North American market. So thank you for this information. So back to you, Anastasia.
Okay.
Yep, same question. Or what was the question, Chris? Basically challenges. Some are the challenges. What are some of the challenges that you've been facing since you've been billing? I mean, you went gold pretty quick.
And what did you do to overcome them also?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Thanks, Tammy and Chris. Okay. So yes, of course, I do have a lot of challenges. So the first challenge was when I was starting Max, when I started, I had two jobs, a full-time job and a part-time job. And both jobs were very, very demanding. So it's like time, I was really having challenges with time. And then I always want to be on the BOMs. And this is the case that I'm doing two jobs and I'm a mother and I was going to school at the same time. So that was a big, big challenge to me. And the second challenge is rejection. I was so scared of rejection and I was getting rejection as well. So I had a lot of rejection. And also the other major challenge was speaking in front of people. I was always scared to speak in front of people. Like I said earlier, I lack the confidence in myself. So to stand in front of people, to do prospecting and all that was very, very big challenging to me. But as time goes on, I felt how I overcame all these challenges was first of all, I fell in love with the products. I fell in love with the processing. I mean, everything about Max. So, and I know that nothing good comes easy. So I try not to take things personal. Like if somebody rejected the opportunity and even the product, I do not take it personal. So I try to understand them why they rejected, and then I try my best to educate them on the product. So for the time, challenge to, I had to let go of one of my jobs, the part-time one, just so I'll be able to have time for my Max business. And then the time zone too is a bit of challenge to me because I'm here and most of my customers and my teammates are in Ghana. And most of the time too, I have to communicate with them. I have to be on BOMs and those times are the time that I'm at work. So I overcame it by doing everything fast at work. I have to make sure I time myself to do everything within a certain time frame. And if I have to be on BOM, then I have to clock out from the floor so that I would be able to be on the BOMs. So yes, I had a lot of challenges, but as every day, as I'm doing the Max business, I'm always passionate and I'm already in love with it. So I don't even see this as challenges anymore because I know everybody in Max or any other business are also facing this kind of challenges. So that's how I've been able to overcome it.
That is absolutely wonderful. I love the way you express and your genuine answer, and both of you, Roland and Elma, beautiful. Really, really appreciate your heart as you share. Let me ask you, Roland and Elma, what is your favorite product with Max?
Or of course, Max GXL. You know, that's the first thing. That's the first product that I use. But also we started taking Max Longevity, Max 357, the Max ATP, and the Max Infuse. So yeah, now I'm starting taking all of it at the same time.
Same here, Max GXL.
Yeah, and also my mom, my sister, my brother, I let them use all of them.
Well done. Well done. Back to you, Tammy.
So what's your favorite, Anastasia?
Thank you. My favorite product is Longevity. That is what got me started in the first place. So Longevity followed by Max 357, which I have one here. I just gave my last two Longevity out to my customers. So my favorite products are Longevity and Max 357. It really, really helped me because my health was greatly improved when I started using Longevity. Because I was always, out of breath and I couldn't even work that much. Every time I was so tired. But after I started taking Longevity, I got this kind of energy. I was always, on fire. I never get tired. And those people that I gave some to, they all came back with good testimony. So I love Longevity with passion.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful.
Awesome.
So as
Great. Thanks for sharing. I mean, my favorite today is Longevity and ATP. Those are the two that, yeah, they keep me going.
in my case, it's all of them, but also the switch. I love the switch. I find that I tend to have a huge weakness, and it's food. I love food, and I tend to take too much of it, and I can't stop. I'm like a goldfish. As long as there's some of I just keep eating. My wife just keeps reminding me with her eyes, if it looks.
I'm always going portions, calories.
and the switch just fills my belly. And because of that, I just can't eat anymore. I'm just too full, and it saves me. It really, really works well for me because I think I'd be in much worse shape if I didn't have that. But in final words, Roland and Elma, can you share with us, and just kind of an open floor, what are the last words you would like to share with the listeners from your point of view? Anything that has to do with the business, the product, the lifestyle that might be affected? Please go ahead.
We are so excited how our Max business will be 5 years from now. So we're looking forward for our retirement with good health, financial freedom, travels, of course, and most of all, helping others succeed also. And of course, continue to do the ministry that God entrusted to us. I'm so excited.
Beautiful.
Me too. I mean, we're excited. We have set a goal to become diamonds within 1 year of the business. Hopefully, of course, by the grace of God and with hard work. At first, I thought it's achievable within 6 months, but I realized after a month into the business that it's not. What do you call this?
Because of the COVID.
Yeah, right now.
Actually, we really have a hard time right now.
So I readjusted my timetable to become diamond in 1 year. Our time to become diamond. So one thing I'm excited about also is that before in network marketing companies that we joined, we were not effective in health-based products because sometimes there's a conflict between our faith and the product. Okay, our faith believes in healing, divine healing, and when I explain as a pastor, the common comment is, "Hey, pastor, you're trusting more on your product than the Lord." But with Max, I can say that, well, this is not the product. The product does not heal, but it aids our body in healing. It's actually the God-given immune system that helps in healing us. So there's no conflict anymore because with our glutathione enhancing products, okay, there's no conflict with having faith. So right now, I'm always saying that the Lord will help us strengthen our immune system. And when they ask me how, then I'll share our Max products, that these products enhance our glutathione.
And of course, with my testimony also.
Yes,
because especially on our church family, they know me well.
Yeah, she has a lot of health issues.
Especially all the women's.
Yeah.
They know my health issues. So right now they were very happy seeing me like, oh wow, Pastor. So, you know.
This is wonderful, and I appreciate what you're sharing, both of you, because I mean our products is coming from Mother Earth, and at the end of the day, they're the precursors to do what the body is designed to do. Right? We didn't design our own body. There was a much brighter designer that created our body. Right? So that's a brilliant answer, and you're absolutely correct. And I really appreciate your feedback. This is wonderful. Back to you, Tammy.
So, Anastasia, with some inspiration, some last minute thoughts, or any type of call to action that you could leave with everybody tonight.
Okay, thanks, Tammy. So my final words will be, what we have at Max is amazing. It's awesome. I mean, we have unique products that are impacting many lives across the globe. So we all have to, be a product of the product. We should be able to use the products ourselves. We have to know the health benefits of the product in order to be able to tell people about what the product does. So if somebody like me, who used to have this idea that network marketing is all about computers, and I just decided to be on board and, staying the course and being so focused and being so consistent. So that means everyone can do Max. Because, we all need extras, we all need streams of income. With all this happening around, and anything can happen at any time, you could actually lose your job. I have watched people losing their jobs, and they have lost their source of income, and things are really, really not easy. So if we have something good as Max International, I would just urge everyone to take Max serious. Max is just good, it's too good to be true. So let's all stay the course. Hard work and consistency pays. If I've been able to build to gold within this shortest possible time, so let's all be coachable. We all have to be able to learn and be always ready to learn new things. And we can all do Max and live the life that we want. Thank you all, Tammy.
Thank you. Wow. Thank
you. Guys, sorry, Tammy, did you have something to say?
No, just thank you so much. We just new rising entrepreneurs, new rising stars, share their stories and impact the other people, because often, again, we need inspiration, we need motivation, and just hearing your stories is going to make a difference in somebody else's desire to want to do this. So thank you so much. We really appreciate you all for joining us on this session, and I'll pass it off to you, Chris.
Yeah, wonderful. And Roland and Elma and Anastasia, I want you guys to understand that your stories and your answers are affecting people. If you saw some of the comments, on the chat section, and I'd love for many of you to add your comments and feedback on the wonderful, wonderful job that these guys have done. And this is my point when we started the call, is your story matters. And often we undermine the value that we bring into people's lives. And by not showing up, by not telling others our story, we're depriving the world from something that can make a difference. This is at the core as to why I love network marketing so much. I mean, I'm not blind to the benefit, I'm not an hypocrite. I understand that there's benefit financially behind it. There's no question there. But at the end of the day, the financial aspect it's a necessity in our environment today. Without the money, it's like trying to breathe with no oxygen, right? You can't function. You need it to function in our society. So what better way to provide a tangible service to our society, as you all heard earlier, and at the same time getting compensated instead of feeding the fat cats. And again, no disrespect meant to the big corporation, because they're there for a reason, and they also have their struggle to get to where they are. But the point is, this is an environment where the consumers, people like you and I, average folks, are sharing their story. And if you stay the course, as it was stated earlier, if you stay the course, keep sharing the information, and don't necessarily focus on the naysayers and the people that can't see beyond their problems, but focus on the people that are willing to listen to you, and focus your energy on the people that are smiling, understanding the potential. And if they're not, that's okay. That's totally fine. But don't get discouraged, because folks, Tammy and I didn't get to where we are today because we sponsored everybody we spoke to. I mean, my God, there's thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands, and I could go on for an hour saying thousands of people we spoke to in the past 25 years, and I'm telling you that have not seen this. We even have people coming back telling us that it's a scam, you know, and you know, Tammy and I laugh because, you know, it's all education, it's all ignorance. And we just have to, sometime a mentor used to tell me, Chris, when you get frustrated when someone does something or says something that might get to you, bite your lip till it bleeds and hold it. Don't worry. Don't let, you know, don't offend the person, because it's ignorance. You just don't know any better.
Yeah.
And often this is how I deal with the frustration that we get when you deal with this kind of objections. Right. So that's really, 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 really important. And the point here is I'd love for all of you here on this call to really commit to these Go for Diamond webinars. And it's really important that your team are listening. These three individuals I just shared this evening is impactful. It's genuine, it's real, it's tangible, we can relate. And your downline can relate, but if they don't listen to it, and thank God the calls are recorded and you can access an active team, but the thing is, if they can listen to this, that could be the one component that is missing in your daily activities to help your team stay the course in moving forward. And that's why stories are so, so important. Now, there was a question at the beginning of the call, Scott, and I didn't notice it at the beginning. Do we pre-register for convention? I asked a question when we had a team call with corporate, and there's going to be a link provided. And at the end of the day, the virtual convention is between October 10th until October 10th till the 12th. October 10th, 11, and 12. I know the Philippines on the 10th. I think on the 11th, I'm not sure which country is which now. I have to look at the blog, but each country will actually have a session, and try to plug into all of them and listen to the information that will be relayed to you. As I said earlier, Tammy and I are working on some recordings for the Philippines, for the West African market, and also for the North American market. And not just us, there's many, many other associates that, you know, the diamond levels, and, you know, I don't know who else will be there, corporate, obviously, that we'd be sharing. And also there's a lot of great announcements coming with the back office, the enhancements that we've done with the compensation plan, where they took a lot of the money that are bonuses that were paid on the high ranks, and we took this and brought it down to the prime 1, 2, and 3, and also to ranks. Where now you got to get a gold rank and a silver, a platinum ranking coming, and all of these are coming in over and above a new back office with really amazing features. So we're really getting ready to launch 2021, and hopefully we can start traveling again. I know Max has some great trips incentives in store for all of us. So Tammy, is there anything else that you'd like to add before we end?
I think this call was very, very, very impactful. Everybody should be on all the calls so that they can get this great information to help them go through their week with inspiration, to go through their week with a drive to want to really build this. And it's so important to be plugged in. We can't stress that enough. It's so easy to get unplugged. It's so easy to fall off the wagon because people get busy. Lots of things are going on. People are frustrated, and we understand the emotion of everything that's going on today. But that's when we need to come together, build that strength together even more. And it doesn't take a huge commitment to get on a Monday night call for 40, 45 minutes. It's just once a week, a training call here in North America. And of course, whoever's plugged into the other international calls. And that's what's going to keep you going and keep your week started strong.
Absolutely. And also remember, everybody, that's really, really important to keep that in mind, is go to your max.com site. On the bottom of the page, there's a blog. Click on that link and make sure that your email is registered so that you can get all the information. And whenever Max makes an announcement, you'll receive an email notification of a new post that they have on their blog. This is something that we absolutely need to reinforce in North America, is making sure that our team are plugged in. As Tammy stated, the people that are plugging in, that are staying plugged in, have a much greater chance of success than the people that are venturing on their own and trying to build it without, the environment of a team support. So I'm going to ask everybody to unmute right now. So as we end the call, love to kind of share our some kind words to Roland, Elma, and Anastasia for the wonderful, wonderful work they've done as we end the call here. So everybody go ahead and let's share your enthusiasm for these three wonderful individuals. Please go ahead.
Yeah, Roland, Elma, and Anastasia. It's Paul Testament here from Toronto, and I tell you, you guys did an amazing job. Very inspirational and very well said. And I know you're under a little bit of pressure, and you did extremely well. So thank you so much for being here tonight, all three of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is Luz Ortiz from Puerto Rico. Hello, everyone. I just want to say that thank you for sharing your information, your testimonies to me. I use that to anyone who I have in a team and let them know what's going on. I also want to thank that I go well with what Tammy and Chris says. We have a convention coming up, and this is what this is all about. Undivided, right? Undivided meaning we're still together and we're going forward. Like they say, stay the course, and thank you again. I appreciate it. Much love from Puerto Rico. Gracias.
Thank you, Luz. We heard that you lived in the Philippines for a while.
Hey, this is KB from US. I want to thank you so much, Roland and Alma, Anastasia. This is wonderful. I mean, I really enjoy your inspiration, and you've motivated me tonight. And thank you also, Chris and Tammy, for an awesome job you guys are doing for the team. I mean, I just started Max, and I've been an associate for like about a year now, and I'm learning from you guys. And tonight, you guys, you nail it. And thank you so much for everything that you share with us. And we're gonna learn. We're gonna take your experience and take it to the next level. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Anastasia, Roland, and Amber. This is Emmanuel from Lagos, Nigeria. Your stories has been refreshingly inspiring. It keeps me going that yes, somebody new can make it, and that is a great encouragement. I really appreciate it. And thank you, Chris and Tammy, for this very platform.
Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so many other folks here have also commented on the right-hand side here. So folks, I'm going to end the call on this note. So thank you so much, everybody, for attending. Wonderful, wonderful work, Anastasia, Roland, and Alma. And we look forward to host the next Go for Diamond webinar. So have a great evening, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
guys.
Bye.
Now.
Bye.